English Phrases Unpacked. A Loaf of Bread. Hello everyone. Today, we're going to explore a common English phrase, a loaf of bread. This phrase is a basic but essential part of English vocabulary, especially if you love talking about food. So, let's dive in and understand what it means and how you can use it in your daily conversations. A loaf of bread refers to an amount or form of bread. A loaf is a shaped, baked item made of flour and water, and it typically has a somewhat cylindrical or rectangular shape. The term loaf can be used with other baked goods as well, but it's most commonly associated with bread. The word loaf comes from the Old English HLAF, which means bread or a bread-like substance. Over time, it evolved into the modern English word we use today. When we say, a loaf of bread, we're usually referring to a whole, uncut piece of bread. This phrase is used in grocery stores, bakeries, and in everyday conversation when discussing meals or recipes. There are many different types of bread, and thus, many types of loaves. For example, you might hear about a loaf of white bread or a loaf of whole wheat bread. Some other variations include rye bread, sourdough, and multigrain. Each type of loaf has its unique flavor, texture, and use in cooking. Let's look at some practical examples of how this phrase is used. Could you please buy a loaf of bread on your way home? I baked a loaf of sourdough bread this morning. We need half a loaf of bread to make sandwiches for lunch. These examples show how the phrase is commonly used in everyday language. I hope this video has helped you understand the meaning and usage of the phrase, a loaf of bread. Remember, it's a simple yet essential part of English, especially when it comes to talking about one of our favorite subjects, food. Happy learning, and see you in our next video.